back with another video. FlawlessDeku here. It's been a while, yeah. Back again. Luke season 3. He's got some new changes, so I thought I would make a video just going over his new combo routes as well as his new Oki situation. Also, he's got a few new tools, so he's got some interesting new setups which I want to share with you guys as well. So stay tuned for that. But before that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Yeah, let's just jump straight into the video. So one of the best things he got was a new combo. He's got a new corner combo. So before, his corner combo looked something like this, right? So 2800s. So they've given him this, and he can go into uppercut afterwards. They added juggle points to his uppercut, so now he gets this juggle, and as you can see, it does 3020, which is 200 more than the previous combo I just showed, right? This one. So that's great. Now, in terms of Oki situations after this, he's got a few frame kills that you can use. I think the most consistent one I would use is crouch medium punch, right? And then that basically gives you +4, I believe. So if I just do it again here, crouch medium, +5. So it's either +4 or +5, depends how high you hit the DP. That means obviously you get a throw mix-up or a strike, right? Which is great. Very easy way to start your offense. Strike, throw, shimmy, it's up to you, right? Right, and then that's +1. Okay, so you have to hit the DP a bit higher, because what happened otherwise, say it's here, say it's -1, right? So it is dependent, there's a bit of variance there, so it does make it a bit tricky. You have to really practice it if you want to go for it. The other one, medium punch, works like 90% of the time, so that's much better. So we can use stand light punch as a frame kill as well. We can go into the jump medium, hit a late DP, and then crouch medium punch, and it's actually +2 on block because it hits on the last active frame. Yeah, and then the great thing about this is that if it does hit, we actually get 2 medium punches, right? And then we can do the same thing. So that's useful. So there's 3 Oki options there for you. You do have one more as well. You have this. You can actually do this meaty, which is great. I'll go into this a bit more in detail just because this is one of the buffs that he got, and then I'll touch back on that. So he has another new combo as well. Alright, so that's 3150. Now that one is a bit tricky, so I probably wouldn't go for it personally. Just because the timing on the uppercut, see, it can whiff like that sometimes. You do have to get it quite... It's not just auto times. You have to like wait a little bit for the first one. Nice, so we've got there. So it does make it a little bit tricky. So I wouldn't necessarily go for it, but just there you go. Another change I want to talk about is his axe kick. Or axe kick, I don't know what you call it. Overhead kick, running overhead kick. I don't know what the name is. Put down in the comments what the name of this overhead is. I can't remember. It's actually -3. So before it was -5, I believe. So it's -5, so you can always punish it. So it meant you couldn't really throw it in there like that. But now it's actually safe. So you can throw it out, which is good. You can do it off the like stand this, into it, whatever. You're always going to be safe, which is great. Especially if you're in burnout. We'll go more into that later. I'm going to show you guys some burnout setups with it. So let's say we do that same combo now. See that? +1. So it's actually, we can make it plus on meaty, which is great. Also, if let's say we just get hard punch DP, we can actually get it and it's +1 again. So on hit, obviously we get an uppercut, which is great. We also get level 2. But if we do it perfect, we can actually get level 3 as well. Right, so that's +2, right? So that's great. Obviously, that means that he's not going to want to press buttons there. But let's say that it hit. Oh, right. See there? Because it's so meaty, we actually could hit a level 3. Normally, that's not possible. But off of that specific setup, you can, which is great. It's +1, so it means we can kind of throw it out when they're in burnout. And obviously, we've got the advantage. That's great. Also worth noting, so this is uninterruptible. You can hit this, then they can't interrupt it. Like, you see if I do this, yeah, then I can get jabbed out of it, and then they can get a combo, right? You also can't do it off of this, which is handy because you can do some tricky stuff. Maybe you want to do something like that, kind of get a bit more tricky with it. You know, it just opens up a few more options in the burnout game. Say, for example, in the corner, sometimes you can do something like this. You know, and then you're still plus and you still can continue the pressure. Or let's say, you know, they're scared to tech, you know, you can get, means you can push them closer to the corner. You know, it's going to make it easier for him when they are in burnout, kind of pressuring them, putting them to the corner. Once they're in the corner, obviously they're worried about the DI. right? So now you have to worry about the DI. You also have to worry about me just doing random overheads. Those setups that we mentioned before that were +2, well, now that becomes, between +5 and +6 in burnout, right? So it means that our burnout pressure can become very, very scary. So let's say we put this back on. So we can do something like this. We get uppercut, and then now this is meaty, and it's +4 or +5, right? So for example, off of hard punch uppercut, that same one, that's now +5. And this is great, because it means you can literally just keep looping it. You just do this into the uppercut, into that, plus frames, do it again. So these are the combos that I would do if you have a punish opportunity, depending on how much meter you want to spend. So let's say, for example, you have no meter, no keeper. This one's really good. 4 free, 60, great damage. You can also, if you want to extend it, spend all of your drive, you can do that. So 50% pretty much without spending any super bars, pretty good. Then if you want to cash out, you want to be using this. Drive rush, stand hard punch. You want to delay the hard punch and then drive rush back fierce and then finish the combo after that, right? Here, this part, you don't want, if you do it too early, that will happen, right? So you have to make sure you delay the hard punch, the first stand hard punch. Also worth noting, this part's you got to get the timing down for that. So you can kind of just mash it. I usually double tap. And then this time, so delay. But you don't want to delay it too long like that. So you need to do like there, and then cash out, right? Cool. Yeah, so that's the mid-screen variation. We can actually get a bit more if we can take him to the corner. Right, and that should be, I think this is the max that I could find. He did have another combo that did slightly more, but it was minimal, and it involved 2 really hard, really difficult micro warp. So it's not really viable in my opinion. So this is the most practical max damage that I found, and I think that's what you probably should use as well. So you can also go into level 1, obviously. Right, there's a lot of damage. Boom! And if you want to go into level 2, I would do something like this, like that, right? And then that's like, over 5,500 damage, pretty good. So you can do something like this, for example. Right, and then you can cash out that way. And then this actually does more damage than if you were to do standard drive rush, something like this. Right, you can see already that it's going to be less. So 6431, this is going to be less than that, right? So 6302. See, basically you want to be doing the medium flash knuckle earlier in the combos before the scaling kicks in. You want to delay the first stand hard punch, then you want to delay the back heavy punch, drive rush, and then you can do the next back heavy, right? Can get the timing, you have to delay the first one, back heavy, and then there you go, see? You see how I waited? You got to drive rush a little bit, like let it run, do the back heavy, and then you can kind of keep him in the same spot. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed those combos. Please let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, anything you want me to go over again, or anything you want to see next in the next video. We're going to be looking to be making more content for you guys very soon, so let me know what you want down below. As always, appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.